Hey guys, welcome to another unboxing video. So, this is gonna be like, I have two Transformers right here and then a little bit of a different figure. So right here I have the Optimus Prime Studio Series Gamer Edition Warforged Cybertron Optimus Prime. I have not ever seen or played the War for Cybertron game. I never knew it existed. I have played the Devastation game, so the artwork on the box is great. He's been kind of in a little pile of other unboxed stuff, same as the next Transformer that we have had. So that's why it has all these like little things where it's almost open, how it's like push it down right there. Yeah, but he is Voyager class, which is kind of weird. Like, I still don't understand a good amount of these classes for these figures. But as you see there, he will turn into that truck, which I'm not going to be able to do. I'm not good at the Studio Series ones, but if you handed me like an Earthrise one, I could do that in a good few minutes. So he does come with a little gosh, I just had it. Matrix of Leadership. Yep. Sorry, I've forgotten. I haven't had one of these things in my hands in a while. I do forget the name of that item all the time. Someone's like, hey, what's this thing in Optimus Prime's chest? I do mess that up a lot, and so now I will be unboxing. So here he is. He does come with a little hand cannon, his little axe that he has, but this diorama, it is really nice if I didn't know what like all this was, but right now I'm just a little bit confused, like everything that's going on. So as I see from this game, like he is a really good version of Optimus Prime. So he is a cool Optimus. Like, I really do like him. So I really do like how he's more like a Cybertronian version of him, where he's from Cybertron and still has his Cybertron transformation and all that. As you do see here, though, that little arm right here, how it's a little bit different, that will play for a different thing when we get into the items right here. So he is a really good figure, and so if you open this up, you get a good little matrix of leadership there, which is really hard for him to hold, and it is tiny, so I wouldn't be grabbing that out of him. But the detail, like right here, just like everything, like all the wires and everything, is really good on him. But otherwise, his paint is phenomenal, articulation's great, everything about him I love. Like, he is, I really do like how that isn't like just a whole like big thing that gets us in the way. I really do like how it only shows up on this side, and not like you just see that big piece of plastic just showing up all behind him. So, because a few Transformers do have that as a problem, like an RC figure usually does have that big backpack, which is the vehicle. His arms do pop out forward for his transformation, which I think is pretty cool. So we will be getting into his items now. So with this, you have to put it in a certain way if you want, to where you put this part in first, and then you could put in the bottom part, and then you got this, and then you can make him hold that. So you can make him hold it like this, but the coolest part about this axe is you can make it a double-sided Cybertronian axe. And I think that is really cool, but you have, if you want it to look like more clean, you have to use like this side. But if you use this side, you have that little thing right there. So I really do like this, how this plays in with this. But now let's get in with this right here on his arm. So you can like take it apart right there like so. Makes it easier. You can also take apart that part of it, which is really good to know, but I don't know why you might want to do that, unless you want to like put it up there for a smaller axe if you want. Like, it is cool, but yeah. So it seems like that part is for that right there. So right here is, you can pull off his arm, which is the cool part, which will play into that gun thing in a minute. But where you put it is right there on his butt, like so. And his feet are great and everything. But this is something that I've never seen Optimus Prime figure do. His arm turns into the gun, which I think is amazing. This is the coolest part about him, in my opinion. And like, just if you like throw in like the axe and all of that stuff, like turn it into the double-sided axe, put that in so it will be a smaller axe but still an axe. Now you just put that there, and now bam. You could also close it if you want. But he is a really good Optimus. I like the paint on his Energon axe. It is really nice. I like it. It's cool. It's fun. I would see myself getting a few more of him, it seems. But he really is a cool figure. So I'm going to move on to the next one. Here we have a Alita 1. Same with this one. I might not be transforming it because I'm mainly going off the robot mode of these things, which is what I usually use to display these guys. So it has not much artwork of her, but you do get this one side of artwork, which is really good. She is the Legacy Transformers toy line, but as you see there, she is gonna be a really good looking car, it seems. So we might as well get to open. Here she is. She comes with these really cool and awesome translucent blue guns. So seems with this one that you can attach this one to it for a good 2-for-1 gun. I don't know if these should be like, these actually are guns or just holograms, but either way they are really nice for this figure. So usually with clear blue like plastic, it is like really cheap and easy to break, because I had a few toys that were clear blue and they just broke easily and immediately. But otherwise, I feel like these right here are really good and they won't break for a good while, because they do a good job of these things. Like, she is a really good figure. Like, I really do love Transformers for their posing abilities, and just the fact, like, you get all of this in a posable figure that can transform into a vehicle, and you can pose them really easily. Like, it's not that hard to pose them. I really do like the posability of every figure of them. Like, the amount of, like, the fact that they can almost do a full split with these figures are just great. I love them. They're amazing. So far in her robot mode, it is a great figure. The head sculpting, they didn't reuse any parts that I can see of right now, unless there is an exact version of Elita 1 that is supposed to be a different character, but they just use different paint job, because they do that for a few figures, which is kind of lame, even though a few figures do look the exact same in the show. It is kind of irritating with that, and I do get kind of paranoid because I might have a figure that I like and I remembered them, but then I see, like, but I already have this character that is already a mold of the character I know. So I might have this really unknown character I thought that was cool just because their mold and their name and their look and their paint, but then I see this other figure that is the exact same, but I know the character, and but it's the same exact mold. I do not like that part about them. Like, you could know that character super well, but they have a good paint job, but you already have that exact same mold for a character that you don't know, but has also a really good paint job, which is what I love about these figures. Is they always have good paint jobs. Their articulation is always amazing. The fact that you can always, like, put more guns there, or something else there. Like, even for the car form of her, that she has these, which is great, is what I need in a good figure of Transformers. If I had one of the clear things that can hold them up, have her like this, shooting down. See, like, this is a great figure for that. To where you can have her jumping or, like, running. Like, I do love Transformers for this exact reason. Their posability. And their transformations make it even better. So we'll go on to the next figure. Now, for our last one, we got the Leo and Donnie Turtle Tots. We got these super cheap at Target. I think we got them for like $5, $2 maybe. But they were cheap enough for us to really want them. So I really do like. But with the Turtle Tots, it's hard to tell who is who, except for Donnie. It's really easy to tell which one he is of the Turtle Tots. Like, these figures, it might show that they have a belt right there. But see, if I had these two in my hand and as a figure, I wouldn't be able to tell much by only the head. That's how I would be able to tell them. Only the head. But with Donnie, it's easy to tell because of the glasses. Raph is just, like, really, really a big figure. I think he's supposed to be, like, really chunky. Seems like they will have a good amount of posability for this size of figure. So, let's go. So, now that I've opened them, they do seem to have a good amount of posability. But the only part of them that can move, like, the paint is good. I wouldn't expect much paint on a character this size, but it still is a pretty good amount of paint for what they had to work with. So his head moves, I think, for one of them at least, but his waist moves, his arms move, and they go up and down, forward and back, and so they are good. Like, their sculpts are phenomenal for the Turtle Tots. For Donnie, it's the same thing as him. I feel like his posability is just better for some reason. Yeah, same here, but I don't know what you would do with that without it looking weird. Because if you have him like posed like this, it just looks odd like that. Because do you really want to pose your turtle tot to where it looks like he just broke his spine? And it looks even worse in the back, I think. Or it looks a little bit better unless you look at it right there. But otherwise, I wouldn't be too mad about it. His glasses are a part of him, so you can't take those off without breaking him. So these guys are decent figures, though. So they are okay. I don't know what else to say about them much, but they're decent, is what I'll say. So tune in for another video. See you next time. And please remember, like and subscribe.